उनको IN का भेज दिया मेजरमेंट।
ठीक, स्टार्ट कर, लाइक कर दो फटाफट। Hello dear students, good morning to all of you. Just do reply, am I audible? Welcome to you all on the IMS GATE Academy platform. In today's session, we are going to continue the GATE problems based on the duality. The duality concept we have seen in the last class. Just confirm audio and video beta. So here, just do reply guys, which was the last slide. I think this question we have completed. Today's class I am going to start with this example. Okay. So you have to solve this example where this y omega signal is given to us. However, I can generate this signal by addition or subtracting the rectangular waveform. Good morning Suraj, good morning Vedahi, Thiru. I think video is clear, audio is clear. Student, in the last class we have seen that the Fourier transform of a rectangular pulse is a sampling function, and after duality the sampling function will become in the time domain. So sampling function Fourier transform also will become rectangular pulse, but if rectangular pulse exists in omega domain, then their magnitude is not a, it will become 2 pi a. So student, here y omega is given. Your first object, we have to find out ultimate yt. First of all, you tell me, can I write like this कि y omega is nothing but the combination of two circuit or two diagrams. So I am making the two waveform here. Just wait. So here student, tell me, if I will make my y1 omega just like this, if I will make my y1 omega just like this, y1 omega, and y1 omega is minus 1 to plus 1, I am making minus 1 to plus 1, minus 1 to plus 1, magnitude is 2. minus 1 to plus 1 magnitude is 2 y1 omega. Now what is y2 omega, guys? So y2 omega, I am making the signal is having from minus 0.5 to plus 0.5 and magnitude value is 1 with respect to omega. This is also omega. So now you should tell me बच्चों कि if I will write that कि my y omega is nothing but y1 omega minus y2 omega, then is it okay to you or not? Just let me know. Can I write like this, guys, कि this y1 omega containing the rectangular pulse which is having the magnitude 2, and if I will subtract one magnitude rectangular pulse from here for the duration of minus 0.5 to 0.5, I will get the signal y omega for sure. Yes or no, Vedehi? So now your object is what, guys? Your object is, sir, you have y omega, that is nothing but y1 omega minus y2 omega. So you just need to take inverse Fourier transform. What is y1 omega? I am just making the diagram also here. So if I will make the diagram, what I will get, guys? The diagram will be look like this. Start from minus 1 to plus 1 and the magnitude part is 2. Is it clear or not, beta? Minus 1 to plus 1 magnitude part is 2. Now this is my y1 omega, sir, and minus this is my y2 omega. So y2 omega will containing again a rectangular pulse only, but having the duration from minus 0.5 to plus 0.5 with respect to omega. The magnitude is 1 and this is my y2 omega. I am looking for y1t and y2t. I am looking for y1t and y2t, but before that I should find out a and tau. So what is the standard form says that? Standard form says that I am making a box here and writing the standard form, beta. The standard form says that in the time domain we have a signal a tau sampling of t tau by tau having the Fourier transform a rectangular pulse in the omega, having a Fourier transform rectangular pulse in the omega, time duration from minus tau by 2 to plus tau by tau with respect to omega, and the magnitude is 2 pi a. And the magnitude is 2 pi a. Is this clear or not? Sound कम है क्या सूरज? ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? Sound कम है. Sound proper होना चाहिए. Whether he just do reply, beta. Voice is clear or not? Suraj, just refresh, beta. So a tau sampling of t tau by tau omega, in omega axis we have a rectangular pulse. So it means I am looking for a and tau value. Once I will have a tau, I can design the time domain signal sampling function. So here I need to compare this amplitude with 2 pi a. So here 2 pi a equal to what? 2. So what is a here? So a is equal to 2 to get cancel out, 1 upon pi only. So a value I know already. Now I should also compare the value of tau by tau, and tau by tau value is nothing but this 1. So tau value is nothing but here 2. Now I have a also, I have tau also. So can I write the h1t now? h1t is nothing but a tau sampling of t tau by tau. What is a? So a value is 1 by pi. What is tau? 2. So I should write 2 upon pi. A value is 1 by pi. Tau is to a tau sampling of t tau by 2. What is tau by 2? Tau by 2 value is 1. So 2 pi sampling of t by 2 minus. So this is representing my h1t corresponding this h1 omega, y1 omega. This y1 omega will give me actually y1t. This y1 omega will give me actually y1t. Similarly here the sign is what? Minus sign is there. So here also minus sign. Now here also I need to compare 2 pi a. So for this diagram 2 pi a equal to 1. So a equal to 1 upon 2 pi. Again keep in a box. Now this time tau by tau value is equivalent to this value, so half value. So it means tau value is nothing but 1. Now you have a also, tau also. So what you should write? A tau. It means 1 upon 2 pi sampling of t tau by tau. So what is tau by tau value, guys? The tau by tau value is half only. So here is the term. So it means what you will get? You will get this function as a yt only. You will get this function as a yt only. All of you guys just let me know, is this clear to you, beta? So this is nothing but your y2t and this is your final answer. Twice upon pi sampling of t minus a upon pi sampling of 1 upon 2 pi sampling of t by 2. सर वॉल्यूम तेज करेंगे तो सुनाई दे रहा है सर. अच्छा वॉल्यूम वॉल्यूम बहुत ज़्यादा धीरे आ रहा है क्या? वॉल्यूम धीरे तो नहीं होना चाहिए वैसे। यहाँ से तो टेक्निकली एवरीथिंग इज़ करेक्ट, परफेक्ट। एक बार आप लोग अपने देखो यार बच्चों, अगर आप अपने लैपटॉप में या मोबाइल में वॉल्यूम कम करोगे तो आवाज़ तो फिर कम ही आएगा। यस सर नो? आप अपने मोबाइल या लैपटॉप जहाँ भी देख रहे हो वहाँ एटलीस्ट अपना वॉल्यूम बढ़ा दो। हेडफोन का मैक्सिमम वॉल्यूम करने पे भी साउंड नॉर्मल आ रहा है सर। अच्छा, ये तो गड़बड़ है यार, ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? चलिए बच्चों हम लोग देखते हैं। लेट मी सी। आई थिंक यहाँ पे ओके यहाँ सब बच्चों ठीक दिख रहा है। स्टिल आप एक बार ज़रा देखो यार बच्चों। चलिए बच्चों, चलिए आज़ाद मैनेज करिए आप लोग। मैं ट्राई करता हूँ थोड़ा तेज़ बोलने का। अच्छा बताइए, यहाँ तक की बात क्लियर है क्या? एवरी स्टूडेंट जस्ट डू रिप्लाई फास्ट। टिल नाउ एवरीथिंग इज क्लियर? दिस क्वेश्चन इज क्लियर और नॉट बेटा? सूरज, वैदेही, this question is crystal clear or not? Shall we go for next? चलिए, so now student I am going for the next question. This is the first question we have solved. Very good example it is. Y omega, first of all you have to generate y1 omega and y2 omega. So student, by using the value of y1 omega, y2 omega, both are the rectangular pulse. So in the time domain for sure we have a sampling function. So that is why your correct answer is, I hope the answer is also matching, 2 by pi sampling of t minus 1 by 2 pi sampling of t by 2. Chaliye, now I am going for the next very good question. It is xt equal to sin t upon pi t square dot sin t by 2. Student, in the last class we have seen one important short trick. I hope you remember the short trick, that sir sin of at upon pi t Fourier transform is what? Sin of at upon pi t Fourier transform is nothing but a rectangular pulse, which is having the time duration from this multiple sin at upon pi t. So it will be minus a to plus a with respect to omega, and the magnitude is 1 only. If sin at upon pi t in the time domain, then frequency domain there must be a rectangular pulse which is having the magnitude 1. And here if the constant is k, then magnitude is also k. So k sin at upon pi t is nothing but whatever multiple of a, it will be in the duration only, rectangular pulse duration minus a2 plus a, and whatever the amplitude is 1, then magnitude is 1 of rectangular pulse. If amplitude is k here, then the magnitude also will reflect as k. So now student, by using this short trick, I just want to divide this signal in two terms. First term, shall I write like this guys, ki sin of t upon, I am writing 1 pi t here, because here t square na, so that is why. And second I am writing here ki sin of t by 2 upon t. because pi is not here, so I am just multiplying pi here, and I can also multiply pi here now. Now pi get cancel out, and I will get the same expression pi t square. So this time tell me bachcho, pi into what it is? Pi into, can I make this signal as a x1t? So pi into x1t and multiple of x2t. So what is my x1t? Sin t upon pi t. What is my x2t? This is my x2t. Sin t by 2 upon pi t. And I know that ki sir, multiplication in time is nothing but convolution in frequency. So if I talk about the property, as far as property is concerned, property is nothing but x1t dot x2t. Multiplication in time is nothing but convolution in frequency. So 1 upon 2 pi x1 omega convolution with x2 omega. So this is nothing but multiplication in time is nothing but convolution in frequency, but 1 upon 2 pi. However, here pi is also there, so by adjusting this you can multiply both side pi also. But now what is your first object? Your first object is you have to make x1t and x2t Fourier transform. So what is my x1t here? I have assumed my x1t value as a sin t upon pi t. So now tell me what is the x1 omega? So x1 omega for sure, now it will give me x1 omega. So I am drawing the value of x1 omega, I am drawing the curve for x1 omega here. Sin of at upon pi t, sin t upon pi t. So don't you think a value 1 here? And because of a value 1, it is minus 1 to plus 1 and magnitude is 1. So this is my x1t and x1t will give me x1 omega. Similarly, what is x2t? So your x2t is nothing but bachcho, sin of half into t upon pi t. Sin of half t upon pi t, sin of at upon pi t. So its Fourier transform will be what, guys? Its Fourier transform will be what? So you will get to know that its Fourier transform will be sin of at upon pi t, it means minus half to plus half. It means here minus half to plus half, and the magnitude is 1, this is omega, and this is nothing but the x2 omega. So x1 omega, x2 omega I have, sin of at upon pi t, yes. So now I have x1 omega, x2 omega. If I want to apply the property here, multiplication in time is nothing but convolution in the, so pi is also multiply outside only, and this x1, 2 and x2t I am just writing like this. So it will become what? It will become 1 upon 2 pi, and inside the bracket we should convolve x1 omega and x2 omega. So what is the magnitude ultimate? Pi get cancel out, sir. So this ultimate equation will become actually what? Half is outside, sir, and inside the bracket we have only x1 omega convolution with x2 omega. And if you guys attending classes continuously, then I hope you remember the convolution concept. What is the convolution of two rectangular pulse having the different time duration will always create a trapezoidal signal. Bolo hi ya na? Will always create a trapezoidal signal. The convolution of two rectangular pulse having the same time duration will give you a triangular pulse. Bolo beta hi ya na? Is it crystal clear, bachcho? Hi ya na? So sin of at upon pi t, here also sin of at upon pi t, Fourier transform is nothing but minus half to plus half x2 omega, x1 omega, just like this, trapezoidal signal. So if I will make a convolve x1 omega, x2 omega, then I need to add the lower limit also. So if I will add the lower limit, minus 1 and minus half will become minus 3 by 2, and plus 1 and plus half will become plus 3 by 2. So ultimately I will get the final expression just like this. I will get the final expression. It means what? I will get this expression x1 omega convolution with x2 omega is nothing but trapezoidal pulse going to be start from minus 3 by 2. Going to be start from minus 3 by 2. And now minus 3 by 2 you need to travel t1 distance. T1 means whatever is less. So what is T1? The total time duration is 1 here, here is the 2. So T1 matlab 1 distance you need to travel, so you will reach at minus half here. After that you need to travel T2 distance, and T2 is nothing but 2. So when you will when you will travel 2 distance, you will reach at plus half, and finally you need to travel from this point T1 plus T2. It means 3 distance you need to travel, 3 distance T1 plus T2, T1 plus T2. So you need to travel T1 plus T2, 3 distance. So you will reach at plus 3 by 2. And the magnitude is nothing but, guys, A1, A2, T1. What is A1? A1 magnitude is here. Sir, A1 is 1, A2 is 1, and T1 is also 1. So 1 into 1 into 1, so our ultimate amplitude is 1 only. But don't you think this is not your final answer, guys? This is not your final answer. Why? Because final answer is this only. Final answer is this. This is your final answer, x omega. X omega is equal to half into. So half scaling is still pending. X omega convolution x2 omega you have make. But if you want to make a final x omega, then actually final x omega is nothing but half into. So you have to multiply with half also. So ultimately when you multiply with half into 1 half, so this complete calculation part, after that the magnitude is nothing but 1 by 2 only. So if examiner will ask about ki what is x0, then you will reply as a half only. Bolo bacho, yes or no? So this is your final curve. This is your final curve. If this is the continuous time signal x of t, then x omega will contain a rectangular, x omega will contain a trapezoidal pulse, start from minus 3 by 2, will end at plus 3 by 2, and the magnitude will contain plus half. Bolo beta हाँ या ना? Is it crystal clear, बच्चों? Just do reply, बच्चों. Suraj and all, every student just do reply, beta. Shall we go for next, बच्चों? Hello, Kundan Mohante. Kundan, good morning. Vedahi, Suraj. Once you will complete, beta, you should reply, okay? Once you will complete, you should reply. I am waiting for your answer. I am waiting for your answer, yes. Do reply, beta. Shall we go for next? Clear hai, sir. Chali. If it is clear, then I am going for the next, beta, Kundan and all. Chali. So it's a very good example, bachcho. It's a very important example, very good example. Now after that, this gate question I think we have already solved in the last class only. Sin of t upon pi t, convolution with sin of t upon pi t is nothing but sin of t upon pi t. Option number A for Ahmedabad correct. Now can you please try to attempt this question, beta? IN 2006 question. I am giving you a timer. Try to attempt at least. I am giving you a 1 minute time for the same. Just try to attempt this question by yourself. At least give your true attempt, beta. At least give your true attempt. Just give your honest attempt, true attempt, and try your level best to solve this. And I am quite sure that it is an easy question. You can easily solve this. If you will give your best effort, you will definitely get the answer. Vedai and Suraj, anyone who got the answer, do reply which option is correct. Out of the 4 options, which option is correct? Still I am not getting any answer. Chali. Let's see how many of you are correct. Chali. I am giving you more 20-second time, guys. Just try to attempt in the next 20 seconds. Suraj got the answer option number B. Okay, very good. Vedahi, what is your answer, beta? Student, if you have a strong presence of mind, you can solve this question within 6 seconds, I am telling you. Without touching your notebook and pen, you can solve this question by using the smart approach. by using the option elimination. If you have a strong concept of Fourier transform, if you are able to recall all the standard signals Fourier transform verbally, then definitely you can solve this question, guys. बोलो बच्चों, बोलो yes or no. Shall we go for next? Vedahi. Okay. So student, how can you solve this question? First of all, this is a Fourier transform question, and we all know that as far as cos is concerned, sin is concerned, it will give the Fourier transform in terms of del. So pi comma del omega plus omega 0 plus del omega minus omega 0. Similarly, j pi whole bracket del omega plus omega 0 minus del omega minus omega 0. This is the Fourier transform of sin and cos. कोई बात नहीं वैदेही. Now I am giving you a hint. Do you know any signal in the Fourier transform? Do you know any signal in the Fourier transform which will give you a square plus omega square in denominator? I have a simple question. Do you know any signal in the Fourier transform which give you a Fourier transform having the term a square plus omega square in denominator? Now you will say, sir, we have only one signal, that is like this, e to the power minus a mod of t. As far as Fourier transform is concerned, it will give us twice a upon a square plus omega square. Why I am asking this? Because here omega square plus 9 is there. Because here omega square plus 9 is there. So it is very easy for me to identify omega square plus a square. And a value is 3 only. A value is 3 only. So e to the power minus a mod of t for sure will come. E to the power minus a mod of t for sure will come. It is not there in the option number. Cos omega will not come definitely. E to the power minus mod will come. Mod is not there. So B is wrong. C is wrong. And here is also mod is not there. Sin omega C, D is wrong. So student, these are the option elimination smart approach. This is a smart approach. Option elimination approach. If you are able to eliminate 3 options with confidence, you are not supposed to see the 4th one. चौथे को देखना भी नहीं था आपको. चलिए, but still for the detail, because we are in the learning stage, so we should discuss the detailed solution. So tell me, shall I apply simple reasoning here? Can I write a g omega here like this? कि sir omega square plus 9 plus 12 upon omega square plus 9 ये. Now can I write like this, guys, कि g omega is equal to omega square plus 9 upon omega. So 1 plus 12 upon omega square plus 9. So what I will get? I will get a g omega equal to 1 plus, what should I write here? Can I write like this, guys? Twice into a. What is a? 3 upon a square omega square plus a. A मतलब कितना? 3. So 3 का whole square. Now you just take a inverse Fourier transform. When you will take the inverse Fourier transform of this, when you will take the inverse Fourier transform for the same, IFT, inverse Fourier transform. So what you will get inverse Fourier transform GT? You will get GT as a, you will get GT. What is the Fourier transform of del t? 1. So 1 inverse Fourier transform is del t only, plus twice e to the power minus 3 mod of t only. So this is your final answer, and this is the complete detailed solution, and exactly option number A for Ahmedabad is correct only. But this is not the achievement. This is that you should know how to solve. But achievement is what? बहादुरी का काम क्या है? बहादुरी का काम यह है कि ऑप्शन एलिमिनेशन से if you are able to eliminate 3 options. Presence of mind, I am telling you, good presence of mind, good concept, strong concept. You have to remember the standard form. No problem beta. Vedai, Purushottam, repeat sir. Purushottam, g omega square plus 9 plus 12 upon omega square plus 9. Just write this omega square plus 1 9 omega square plus 9 first of all upon this term and after that 12 upon. So I am writing this. So omega square ना omega square cancel हो गया ना 1 आ गया. अरे यार किसी को ये समझ में नहीं आएगा तो ये लिख दो वापस ये लिखो ओमेगा स्क्वायर प्लस 9 अपॉन ओमेगा स्क्वायर प्लस 9 प्लस 12 अपॉन ओमेगा स्क्वायर प्लस 9. क्या मैं इसको कैंसिल करके 1 नहीं लिख सकता हूँ क्या यार? 1 लिख दिया हमने 1 लिख दिया 1 प्लस 12 अपॉन ओमेगा स्क्वायर प्लस 9. सो जी ओमेगा इक्वल टू 1 प्लस ट्वाइस इंटू ए अपॉन ए स्क्वायर प्लस ओमेगा स्क्वायर. ये all of you guys just do reply beta. Shall we go for next? All of you guys just do reply. Shall we go for next? चलिए बताइए. Tell me guys, NOW. It is a very nice question, sir. Very good, beta. Vedai, I hope now you are getting better. I hope the solution part also completed. Instrumentation 2006 gate problem is completed in your notes. Now do reply. Shall we go for next? बोलो बेटा पुरुषोत्तम, is it clear now? वो तो ठीक है सर. चलिए आगे अब चलते हैं आगे की तरफ. IN6 क्वेश्चन completed. Now it's time to solve this question. Again a very good property based question guys. Again a very good property based question. Read the question carefully. Electrical 2014 question. Let ft be a continuous time signal and let f omega be its Fourier transform defined by f omega equal to minus infinity to infinity ft e to the power minus j omega t dt. So this box is nothing but the Fourier transform formula itself. This is nothing but the Fourier transform formula itself. I hope it is clear beta. It is nothing but the Fourier transform formula. And here you will get to know कि sir here is f omega, capital F omega, here is small ft. And what you observe here कि small gt outside and capital F inside, variable we can change. So this expression remind us to write at least inverse Fourier transform formula, and after that we will compare the equation. Examiner asking the relation between ft and gt, will find the relation. But before that I am just writing the formula. This is the Fourier transform formula given in the question, where small ft Fourier transform is represented by capital F omega, and this is the formula given in the question, minus j omega dt. And one gt equation is also given in the question, that also I am writing here, that is also given in the question itself. So gt equation is also given, that is what? Gt equal to minus infinity to infinity, minus infinity to infinity, f capital Fu e to the power, capital Fu e to the power minus j ut e to the power minus j ut du. ये capital Fu e to the power, ये given है. This is the given equation. Now you should tell me beta, I need to find the relation between ft and gt. So do you know what is ft formula? Sir, inverse Fourier transform. As far as inverse Fourier transform formula is concerned, we should write small ft equal to 1 upon 2 pi minus infinity to infinity capital F omega inside e to the power plus j omega t d omega. यहाँ हाँ या ना बच्चों? Yes or no? As I told you, variable I can change. So I am replacing variable omega to mu. So what it will be? It will be just d omega replaced with du, but that's it. So ft is still same what? Ft is equal to 1 upon 2 pi, and here is minus infinity to infinity capital Fu e to the power plus jut du. Now can I cross multiply 2 pi? So if I will multiply 2 pi, so it will be 2 pi ft equal to minus infinity to infinity capital Fu e to the power plus jut into du. All of you guys just let me know, is this clear to you beta? Now you should tell me कि whether it is exactly equal or not. RHS part is equal or not. So you will say still it is not equal sir. because e की power plus jut there and here e की power minus jut there. So can I replace, because the integration limit is in u, can I replace t with minus t here? Yes, I am just replacing t with minus t here. So in the left hand side, what I will get from here to here, I am writing left hand side I am getting 2 pi f minus t, and right hand side limit is still same, and capital F u is also same, e to the power minus j u t into du. Now you will see that sir, this part is nothing but gt only. This part is 3 rights and this part is equal. Right hand side part is equal only. So it means what we should write, this is equal to gt. It means 2 pi f minus t is actually equivalent to gt. So shall I say that if ft is an even function, if ft is an even function, then you know that f minus t is actually equal to ft. If ft is even function, then you will say that gt will be proportional to ft if ft is an even function. gt will be proportional to ft, gt will be proportional to ft if ft is an even function. So answer is option number B, gt would be proportional to ft if ft is an even function. Is this clear to you, beta? Shall we go for next? Shubhankar Raut, क्या बात है? Based on duality principle, sir. Very nice, beta. Based on the derivation of duality principle only. Very good. The duality principle, if you remember the duality theorem, then only you will get, then you can easily relate with this. Then you can easily relate with this. हाँ या ना? चलिए. Now we are going for the next, बच्चों. Just try to solve this one. I am giving you 2 minute time. Try to solve this question, beta. It is very easy question actually. It's very easy question also. But still I am giving you sufficient time. You need to draw the curve or whatever the formula. In the worst case, if you will directly apply the formula also, you will get the answer. You will also get the answer directly, बच्चों. All of you guys, just let me know. Shall we go for next, beta? I hope you are trying this question. Anyone who got the answer? Student, I am telling you, in the worst case, if you are not getting anything, just apply the Fourier transform formula, because asking for its Fourier transform. Yeah. However, you should go for the short trick also. However, you can solve this question within 20 to 30 seconds also. But if nothing is coming in your mind, then you can simply apply the formula, you will get the answer. So we will discuss two type of solution, student. Right now I am solving this question as a method number 1. Method number 1, it means conventional approach. If nothing is coming in my mind, just apply the formula I am telling you. So xt given x omega Fourier transform formula is nothing but minus infinity to infinity xt e to the power minus ka j omega t into dt. So what you will get ultimately, you will get x omega equal to, you will get minus infinity to infinity xt. What is the limit, guys? Mod of t greater than 1, 0, mod of t less than equal to 1. It means it gives you the limit minus 1 to plus 1. It gives itself gives the limit minus 1 to plus 1. I am writing the signal is nothing but e to the power plus j tan t, and dot formula says that e to the power minus ka j omega t dt only. This is the method number 1, conventional approach. So here, student, limit is minus 1 to plus 1. Can I arrange like this? E to the power minus ka j, so omega minus tan inside the bracket into t into dt. I am just taking outside j and t, so inside the even minus j also outside, so omega minus t tan into t. So when you will integrate, you will get e की power minus का j omega minus tan upon t upon minus का j omega minus tan. Why this? Because with respect to t you are, and here limit goes to minus 1 to plus 1. So ultimately it will be actually e to the power minus का j omega minus tan minus e to the power minus का j omega minus tan. Minus plus, of course, yes. And upon it is given that minus का j omega minus tan. Now if you will take minus common in the numerator, it will become sine, because it is only left with 2 term is left. 2 I am multiplying, 2 I am also multiplying here. So ultimately what I will get? I will get bachcho what? Twice into, I will bachcho what I will get, just let me know. What I will get, just let me know, bachcha. Twice outside the bracket, and it will become actually minus also outside. So it will become twice into sine of omega minus tan upon omega minus tan. Yeah. This is the only my answer. Why? Because this minus plus and 2 already I have completed here, because this will give you a sine term, na? Sine e की power j omega minus tan minus e की power minus j omega upon 2j will give you sine. So just like this. It means option number A for Ahmedabad is only correct answer. It means A for Ahmedabad is only correct answer. Bolo whether हाँ या ना? Now this is a conventional approach, simple formula approach. Wow. Now what is a smart approach? What is a smart approach? This is a normal life. What is a Minto's life? It is a smart approach, method number 2. Now method number 2 says that whenever mod of t less than equal to 1, it means student, do you know if a rectangular pulse, if I will make, which is having from minus 1 to plus 1 magnitude, do you know its Fourier transform? Can I write like this ki e की power j tan t multiply with 1 actually. So e की power j tan t I will consider later. I am right now making a curve which is having the width from minus 1 to plus 1 and magnitude is 1. So what is this? What is its Fourier transform? A tau sampling of omega tau by tau. What is tau value? So you will say that tau value 2. So A tau matlab 2 into sampling of omega tau by tau matlab 1 ये. So your answer is nothing but twice of sine omega upon omega ये. 2 sampling of omega, it means 2 sine omega upon omega. But examiner is saying that if ft Fourier transform f omega, then what is the Fourier transform of ft dot e to the power j tan t? Then it is nothing but f of omega minus tan, because it says that by frequency shifting property. Frequency shifting property will always give you opposite sign. Yes or no? Because 1 here. So when you will multiply 1 into e की power j tan t, so f omega minus tan, it means your answer will be 2 into sine of omega minus tan upon omega minus tan. So this is the best approach. Convenient approach, and by using this approach you have opportunity to save your time. Minto's life, frequency shifting. Very good. Very good, Vedai. Very good. You are getting this now. Shabash. I hope you all guys getting the same. Just do reply, Pacho. Shall we go for next? Just let me know, students. Shall we go for next? I think now method number 1 and method number 2 both crystal clear to you. Chaliye. So it is a very easy question actually, and definitely it will take only 30-second time. ideally, but still I am giving you 1 minute time to solve. All of you just try to solve this question. I am giving you 1 minute time, beta. Try to attempt it. Just try your best attempt. Just give your best attempt, बच्चों. All of you just try to give your best attempt. चलिए, anyone who got the answer, Vedehi, Suraj, Purushottam, Shubhankar, C. So Vedehi got the answer C. Okay. So here what we need to do, guys, here you can use the area under time domain property. So whatever is multiplied is multiplied with 2. Okay, 2 is outside only. I am writing this minus infinity to infinity sine of 2 pi t upon pi t. So don't you think it is nothing but 80, sine of 80 upon pi t. And asking for this, it means asking for the area of this. And area under time domain property says that right now I am only focusing on this part, okay. 2 is multiply only, okay. So tell me this property says that sir, minus infinity to infinity xt dt is nothing but x omega equal to 0. It means if you want to find out the area of xt, you just need to calculate the Fourier transform of xt and put omega equal to 0. So tell me what is the Fourier transform of sine of 80 upon pi t. So if this function is xt, then its Fourier transform x omega is what? Then its Fourier transform x omega will be a rectangular pulse which is having the width from minus 2 pi to plus 2 pi with respect to omega, and the magnitude part is 1 only. So it is what? It is your x omega. Now tell me what is the answer. Sir, this white circle 2 is already multiplied and its answer is x omega equal to 0. Omega equal to 0. What is x omega? Sine of 80 upon x omega is equal to 1. So 2 into 1 because omega equal to 0 पे value 1 है. So answer is 2 only. Answer is option number D for Delhi only. Oh ho. आया ना? No sir, it's answer D not C. Very good beta. Very good Veday. Very good. So you can't ignore this 2 part, bachcho. 2 is the multiple. It will remain as it is. It will remain as it is because inside the bracket value is 1 actually. So which property this? This property will give you area under time domain. This property is nothing but area under time domain. Area under time domain. This property is nothing but area under time domain. I hope this part is clear, beta. I hope this part is crystal clear. Bolo हाँ या ना? Shall we go for next, बच्चों? Now the next question is coming. I think last question is completed, बच्चों. I think last question already completed. Shall we go for next? मुझे पाई जैसे दिख रहा था. अभी ठीक है बेटा. अभी क्वेश्चन में क्वेश्चन 2 इन 2 में है इसलिए आंसर 2. हाँ ठीक है. अभी ठीक है. समझ में आया. चलो ठीक. Now student, EC 2014 very important question, very good question. Why good question? Because property based question. No calculation involved, directly property based question. So one by one we'll solve. Okay. So tell me here, minus infinity to infinity gt e to the power minus j omega d dt, it is nothing but the Fourier transform formula of gt. It is nothing but the Fourier transform of gt. So do you know what is the Fourier transform of gt is represented by j omega? So J omega value is given to you as a omega dot e to the power minus 2 omega square. Yeah. So G omega is nothing but omega dot e की power minus 2 omega square. Now examiner is asking for this yt equal to minus infinity to t g to d to. So when you will take integration, when you will take Fourier transform both side, you will get y omega equal to integration of minus infinity to t g to d to is nothing but j omega upon j omega plus pi g0 del omega. So in the g omega, if you will put omega equal to 0, so g0 is nothing but 0 only. So this term will become 0, so 0. So what is g omega? I am just putting the value of g omega, omega dot e to the power minus 2 omega square upon j omega. So this will give me y omega, this will give me y omega, yes. Now tell me student, here omega and omega get cancel out. So what is your ultimate y omega now? Now what is your ultimate y omega beta? So now your ultimate y omega will be e to the power minus 2 omega square upon j, e to the power minus 2 is omega square upon, this is your y omega. Now till here everything we completed. Now then finally asking for minus infinity to infinity yt dt. So this is the area under time domain property, minus infinity to infinity yt dt will give me area under time domain property says that if you want to apply find area of yt, then put omega equal to 0 in the y omega, this you will get the answer. So this is my y omega. In this equation, if I will put omega equal to 0, so don't you think I will get 1 by j only, because e की power 0 is 1 only. So 1 by j, it means final answer is nothing but minus j. So it means your answer minus infinity to infinity yt dt is actually equal to minus j. Minus j means option number B for Bombay is absolutely correct. B for Bombay is absolutely correct. बोलो बच्चा हाँ या ना? All of you guys let me know, is it clear or not beta? All of you guys just let me know, is this crystal clear to you? बोलो बच्चों yes or no? Just complete this question fast, I am waiting. So I hope till here everything is clear. Shall we go for next? चलिए okay bachcho, so today actually at exact at 12 p.m. I have an important meeting. Okay, so today's class we are going to end here and we'll meet on the upcoming Tuesday for the next class, because Saturday Sunday we have the different offline classes, online classes, paid classes. Okay प्यारे बच्चों, so that's all from today's class. Just revise the Fourier transform till here बच्चों, till here continuous time signals Fourier series, as well as the chapter number 1 convolution, properties of system, classification of signal, energy, power, amazing short tricks, whatever we have discussed till now, just revise it properly. Okay, and those who are looking for the complete structure preparation for the GATE 24-25, you can visit our website IMS GATE Academy, okay, or www.ims.com/gate. You will get 4 types of course guys: offline course, online course, hybrid course and SLP course. And once you will enroll in the program, you will get 800 plus live lecture access. You will get 26 to 30 hard copy of booklet, theory book, exercise book, which will contain 4000 plus practice questions. You will get 130 plus test series that will contain subject test, advanced level, basic level, as well as you will also get the mock test series and multiple subject test as well. After apart from that, you get dedicated doubt solving portal, and you will get my plan mentorship sessions as well. Sir, this video is not added in the playlist. I have to find in the channel. Vedai, I will just update my technical team in the next 1 hour. It will upload in the. It will definitely update in the playlist as well. Okay, beta Vedai. Yes, we'll make sure that it will be in the playlist. Okay, Vedai. चलिए बच्चों, बाय बाय, टेक केयर. इसी तरह हंसते रहें, मुस्कुराते रहें, पढ़ते रहें.